Air source heat pumps are becoming a go-to solution for home heating and cooling in cold climates. These residential systems have a wide array of applications, from single zone to whole house, to partial displacement of conventional fuel or electric heating systems. Many models have high heating capacity and efficiency in temperatures close to zero or well below for some products. As these systems become more and more common, it's important to understand best practices for sizing and selecting units. Performance, comfort, and energy efficiency can all be affected by system sizing and selection. For more information, including a list of efficient cold climate products, visit neat.org/ASHP installer resources. In cold climates, heat pumps are often used to displace much of the existing heat. Most of a home's heating and cooling can often be provided by just one or two units. The first unit is normally mounted in one of the larger open living spaces. A single, smaller heat pump or a second zone can be used to heat and cool a side room or master bedroom. If the customer decides to keep their existing heating system as a backup, you have to understand how to right-size the new equipment. Undersizing the heat pump somewhat for the heating load may actually improve efficiency. When a heat pump serves a large area, mount a thermostat on the wall to sense the temperature in the middle of the space. Jim LaValle is an HVAC contractor who installs high-efficiency heat pumps throughout the Boston area.
We are an energy-efficient plumbing, heating, and HVAC contractor.
Year-round customer comfort and energy efficiency is the goal. To achieve it, it's important to install the right equipment in the right places.
We had oil and a radiant system. It seemed like the optimal time for us to consider other types of energy. We decided to go with electric.
So this house, it worked out really well because we were able to work with an energy efficiency expert. So working with them makes it a lot simpler for us because we were able to go back and forth with regards to design. We maximize the efficiency in the equipment that we utilize. This house it can be a little bit tricky because of the way that it's broken up. It's kind of a multi-level home. Through the mini splits that we have available to us, we were able to pick ones that specifically fit each location in the homes.
Make sure to do any energy efficiency improvements like insulation or air sealing before the heat pumps are selected. If you have a house with existing ductwork, it might make sense to install a central heat pump. Of course, the ducts may need some work to ensure they are sized for the proper airflow.
The other systems that we did were ducted systems, and those are more like a conventional system where you have the registers on the floor and on the wall, so it's a bit different. It's less intrusive on the architecture.
In this section of the house, the old air conditioning ducts were mostly rebuilt to accommodate the new heat pump. In another area, a compact ducted system was built in a crawl space to serve several small rooms. This can be useful if individual rooms, such as bedrooms, have small heating or cooling loads, or if the customer doesn't want wall-mounted units. If you connect ductwork to one of these compact air handlers, make sure to choose a model that can handle the static pressure. Of course, wall-mounted ductless units can be added as necessary to provide additional heat and cooling in specific areas. Each of these outdoor units is connected to 2 indoor zones. If you use multi-zone equipment, try to limit them to 2 or 3 zones per unit to get the best efficiency and comfort. Oversizing can cause issues with performance, especially with multi-zone models. Try to make sure the smallest indoor unit capacity is no smaller than 1/3 of the nominal outdoor unit size. And definitely avoid oversizing systems for highly energy-efficient construction. Calculate the heating and cooling loads for the house. Don't just rely on a rule of thumb like BTUs per square foot.
If you start going down that road with sizing based off of square footage, you don't take into consideration any of the updates that they've done to the envelope, windows, air sealing, insulation. There's so many things that come into play with regards to it.
Always use industry-standard load calculation procedures. When looking at a large open space with a single indoor unit, you can skip the individual room loads and use a block load calculation. Sometimes an isolated zone, like a room over a garage or an addition, needs its own HVAC system. A cold climate heat pump can easily heat or cool a new home or remodel that is highly efficient, often with just 1 or 2 zones. Whatever your application, thoughtful selection and careful sizing of a heat pump will help ensure that it works efficiently and keeps your customers comfortable year-round. For more information, visit neat.org/ASHP installer resources.